In this video, I'll guide you through how to set up professional email with Squarespace and Google Workspace. By the end, you'll understand what's happening behind the scenes in your Google Workspace panel and what that setup in progress status really means for your email. Once you've connected Google Workspace to your Squarespace site and started the setup of your professional email, you'll notice a status message in your Google Workspace admin panel that says something like setup in progress. This status is completely normal, and it simply means that Google is waiting for your domain's DNS settings to be fully updated and recognized across the internet. Behind the scenes, Squarespace is doing a lot of the technical work for you. One of the key things it handles automatically is setting up what's called an MX record for your domain. MX records tell the internet where to deliver email that's sent to your domain, and in this case, they're being configured so that Google handles your mail. Squarespace will automatically add what's known as the 2026 single MX record to your DNS settings. DNS, or domain name system, is like a phone book for the internet. When someone sends an email to your new professional address, the DNS records for your domain tell mail servers where to send that message. The specific MX record that Squarespace adds looks like this. The type is MX, the priority is set to 1, and the value points to smtp.google.com. The type being MX simply means this record is for mail exchange or email routing. The priority of 1 means this is the primary mail server that should be used first. If there were multiple MX records, lower numbers have higher priority, so 1 is the top priority, and the value smtp@google.com is the mail server that will handle your incoming email for your Google Workspace account. Because Squarespace adds this record automatically, you usually don't need to manually edit anything in your DNS settings. However, it can take some time for these changes to propagate or spread across the internet. This delay is why you'll see setup in progress in the Google Workspace panel. In many cases, this process can take anywhere from a few minutes up to 24 hours, although it's often faster. While you're waiting, avoid making extra changes to the MX records unless you know exactly what you're doing. Removing or altering this MX record could interrupt email delivery and cause messages not to reach your new inbox. If you do open your DNS settings in Squarespace just to look around, you should see the MX type entry with a priority of 1 and the smtp.google.com value in place. That's a good sign everything is configured correctly. Once Google detects that the MX record is active and pointing properly to its servers, the status in your Google Workspace panel will usually change from setup in progress to something that confirms your email is ready to use. At that point, you can start sending and receiving messages using your new professional address, confident that Squarespace and Google Workspace are working together behind the scenes to route your email reliably. So to recap, if you see setup in progress in your Google Workspace panel, it generally means Squarespace has already added the 2026 single MX record for you with type MX, priority 1, and value smtp.google.com, and the system is just waiting for everything to update. Give it a bit of time, avoid unnecessary changes, and your professional email should be up and running smoothly soon.